Am I speaking to you? Youths. Jesus will help beggars, but He does not raise you up to be what? A beggar. Look, all the pattern of Jesus Christ. Jesus never begged. He told His Bible when He wants to preach that go there, as go there, anywhere you enter, anything they put on you, eat. Oh my God. One day He was not a disciple. He said, since you have been with me, do you lack anything? But that Thomas was there. I know if you told one they lack something, Thomas will say, excuse me, sir. If I don't know anybody that will talk, I think Thomas and Peter will talk. That Peter, the mouth. He will talk. Okay, sir, one day as we are going, we suffer. He will never beg. Jesus was not really beggar, but God, Jesus really give us. Your mentality, your belief is the reason behind your poverty. Your mentality, Bible says, a man taken his heart, so he is. Okay, let me go to the second point. Okay. Understanding. The second point is that everyone I say, okay, but happiness is rich. Now, second point I want to know, understand the kind of riches Jesus is talking about. Let's go move. Let's go quickly to Luke chapter 16:11. This will make you understand. So, understand three kind of riches. Someone say three kind of riches. So when I say somebody is rich, the first question you are going to ask yourself, whose riches are we talking about? Because just today, even our young people don't know that this kind of riches is let me say, everybody will pass through the first class. Everybody, born again, not born again. Come and see the scripture. Are you there? Therefore, if you have been faithful, in the unrighteous mammon, what do the Bible call it? What do the Bible call it? The word unrighteous here does not mean that this money is bad. Am I speaking now? It means that this money is earthly. It means that this money is temporal. Now, for you to know that it's not a sin, he will tell you that you must have this thing. See what I say. Therefore, if you have not been faithful in your righteous mammon, who will commit to through you are a student, God will start with you first. He will not give you true riches until He have given you unrighteous. Give me King James versions. Old King James. And you are untrustworthy about. I see that another word for it. Do you bring it to church? You bring body there to church? I'm going somewhere to you so that you understand. Now, he has said, if you are untrustworthy about worldly wealth, who will now trust you with the true riches of heavens? Now, see the next verse so that you understand what I'm talking about. Now, someone say false wealth, worldly wealth, earthly wealth. Now, that if you are not faithful with other people's things, why should you be trusted with the things of your home? All right. How many of you remember this? If you cannot handle worldly wealth, God cannot give you true riches. Now, how many of you have collected salary before in your life? Salary. We talk about salary. Salary. All right. When you collect salary, what is that? You are not getting me. What is that? Is it true riches or only riches? Is it of reward for your labor? Now, the way you use it, what you use it for. What you think with that 30,000 naira determine if God will give you 1 million naira. God look at you. You don't know the story of talents. You've forgotten it. The Bible says you give to 5, another 1, 2, another 1, according to. God does not answer your prayer of abundance until you have the capacity to get it. Olúwa o, lánàá, Olúwa o. So that people will pray. You become more poor. You don't escape poverty. But only prayer only. Prayer, I'll still talk about that. Prayer, the place of prayer in riches. So let's go further. The riches, the reason why I call it worldly, is unreliable. Luke 12, 15 to 21. A man built a tower, remember? How many of you remember that tower? And he said, I will not put it down. I will not say, I will not put another new one. I will not say this thing. I will not do that. And God said, today, your soul is not behind. See, how many of you have read a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill? In his story, he told us, young people have not, how many young people have not read Think and Grow Rich? Hey, yes. Can I read? A for apple, B for ball. See, hunger will throw you to a book to read. Mass reading now. Young people here, read. Oh my God! When God bless you, it's a blessing indeed. You know what James always said? Say, bless me and bless me indeed, because we don't want to have indeed blessings. Clap for me. So which is unbearable. Now, is it prodigal son? How many of you know prodigal son story? He asked the father, said, give me money. You know what? You see, when you get money, your problem is not. When you get money, your problem will not be complex. So he collected the money. And you know what happened? He lavished it. What happened to him? He became poor. The guy collected his inheritance, his birthright. And within a short time, he squandered it. You know what happened? He came back home empty. He left with food. So, let me say this. Understand. You know, when God now give you 30,000, 1 million, 10,000, he look the way you handle it. The God that give you that word, he look at the way you handle it before he now throw you to the second level we call true riches. True riches, another word for it, is godly wealth. Life in abundance. John 10:10. The thief cometh to steal, kill, to destroy, and to give you I come to give you what? Abundance life. It's the one, Proverbs 22 verse 18. 18:22. Proverbs 18:22. The blessing of the Lord maketh rich, and he had no sorrow. These two riches, in the two riches, you don't lack health. You don't lose your health because of your wealth. You don't lose your marriage because of your wealth. Are you getting me now? You don't lose your ministry because of your wealth. You don't lose your character because of your wealth. That is two riches. How many of you have met Baba Dewe? Maybe your company to just have it total with you. One day I met that man. We were just doing prayer work. So I said, that day I will not forget that man. But when prayer work, I don't usually miss solemn assemblies. But that's where he taught us deep things. Now we are here. We are still under him. They have children everywhere. So one of those things I noticed about man is that made me pray. One day we were doing solemn assembly, and they were asking about questions. And I looked at man. The phantom of wisdom. You know, quietly, you don't be talking. Why of wisdom? And I said to myself, and this is one way. That's what two riches is. Two riches means that anybody who have a contact with you, if you have a spiritual problem, you are the solution. Financial problem, you are the solution. Mental problem, you are the solution. You become a solution to a generation. Are you getting me now? So if you have money, the only thing you have money, you don't have any other thing, you don't have a color. Now let me say this. I was used to tell sisters, you want to go out buy somebody who have car. I asked him, what is our future? I don't know. He said, don't worry. Don't buy. Nothing. My daughter came to me one day and said, I'm not dating that man again. I said, what happened? He said, nothing in his brain. I said, what do you mean? He said, they play drum in church. So when we are talking, I'm talking about this, I'm talking about this, I'm talking about Bible. He said, how am I going to cook with a man who knows nothing apart from drumming in the church? He said, but though he's financially okay, the girl has read to the point that I know that that is a sign of a danger. Empty head, full pockets. So sister, that's what I'm looking for. When you marry, you will see the stupidity in expression. And you see that wealth is not the answer. I'm asking you to you. Thank God for my wife. Every time I talk about this. That time, nothing. Only thing I get. Now vision and mouth. I used to say it everywhere. Vision and mouth. When I was sending my vision to my wife, she was proud. So when we are now going on the street, I don't know, maybe she is proud. I will talk about this, I will talk about this, I will talk about this, I will talk about this. So brother, you don't have mouth. You don't have vision. There is no way woman can even realize. I will talk, I will say, I will buy this, I will buy that. Nothing. But I have it, my hands. Glory be to God. 3 days ago, I was praying in my compound. I was just praying and said, the Lord said to me, have I not done it? I said, yes, you have done. He said, sometimes many years ago, before years when I married, I was contemplating I will get a house, either rent or build. That the face will round of the house. Only me and my wife will be living in that house, and my children. And I will have a time to pray and do prayer work in my compound. So when I was listening, I said, I'm not serious. And God said, no, what God said, he said, the beginning of manifestation starts from your imagination. You are not poor if your thinking is not poor. Am I speaking to somebody here? So while you are looking for sister, look for somebody who knows where he's going and is moving towards it. Is that okay? Every